felt longer than I remember it being.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to RIT Tigers at Houston Fieldhouse for today's matchup between the Tigers of Rochester Institute of Technology and your engineers of RIT To meet this afternoon's starting lineup, first for the visitors from RIT. Starting in the goal, number 35, Jenna Radcliffe. And left defense, number 2, Taylor Thurston. Right defense, number 5, Haley Northcote. The starting forwards for RIT, and left wing, number 14, Mackenzie Stone. The starting center, number 23, Lindsey Grigg. And at right wing, number 19, Marissa Majiri. The rest of the RIT Tigers, their head coach is Scott McDonald. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the engineers of RPI. Starting in the goal, a senior from Sussex, Wisconsin, number 31, Kelly O'Brien. At left defense, a senior from Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 7, Delaney Middlebrook. At right defense, a sophomore from Minnetonka, Minnesota, number 17, Hannah Muhammad. Starting forward line for the Engineers, at left wing, a sophomore from Belleville, Ontario, number 15, Laura Forwood. At center, a freshman from Guilford, New Hampshire, number 14, Shayna Tomlinson. And at right wing, a senior from Arlington Heights, Illinois, number 4, Alex Sababota. The rest of the Engineers, their head coach, John Burke. Assistant coaches are Melanie Green and Gary Otto. Now we ask that you please rise for the playing of our national anthems.
Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the Houston Fieldhouse. Today's non-league matchup featuring the Tigers of Rochester Institute of Technology and the Engineers of RPI. My name is Perry Lascaris here on RPI TV, bringing you all the action. You're home for RPI hockey. Today's game features, of course, the Tigers at 6-8-3 on the season, 1-4-1 in college hockey America. The Engineers 2-10-2, 0-4-0 in ECAC hockey play. And these two teams played yesterday. The Engineers coming away with a 4-1 win. They took a 3-1 lead in the first period. After RIT scored first, Lindsey Grigg gave the visitors a 1-0 lead. RPI ran off 4 straight, including 3 in that first period. Shayna Tomlinson picked up her 3rd of the year. Marissa Raspa her 2nd, and Ali Swoboda her 3rd. And then RPI tacked on a 4th goal in the 3rd period by Taylor Mahoney to cap the scoring. Ready for action here. It'll be RPI skating from right to left, wearing their home white uniforms. RIT in orange and black with white trim. Just waiting for that clock to count all the way down before we can start the game. Starting goaltenders tonight will be Jetta Ratcliffe for RIT. Junior from Bend, Oregon. On the season, 0-2-1 with a 2.30 goals against and a 910 save percentage. For RPI will be the winner last night, Kelly O'Brien. Made 26 saves for RPI. And we are underway here from the Houston Fieldhouse. RPI looks to break out as Horwood passed a little too far out in front of Swoboda. Back to get it will be Taylor Thurston for the Tigers. Getting a touch that time was Mojeri to avoid the icing. Engineers have it. It'll be Laura Horwood. She had 2 assists yesterday. Now the team leader in scoring. His shot is blockered away. First shot there comes off the stick of Horwood. Now a tie-up along the far side boards. Trying to work it into the zone is Celeste Brown. Battle along the wall in front of the RIT bench area. Finally dug out by Cassie Clayton, sophomore from Pickering, Ontario. Now back to Bullied. Her pass connects to Vuglar, but then she gave it away. Engineers shoot it deep. It'll be chased down by Bullied. They'll try the far side boards for Jess Patton. Shot right back in by the Engineers. Minute 20 into the first period. RPI with the only shot so far. Battle below the goal line. Bullied trying to fight for it. Comes free to the far wall, where it's picked up by Caitlin Wallace. Wallace out to center. Bouncing puck into RPI territory. They wave off the icing. Bohanek back to get it for RPI. Up the wall looking for Hillwatts. Intercepted. Comes back in towards O'Brien. She'll think about covering. Plays it behind the goal. Gave it away. Thrown through the top of the crease. And now a loose puck in front, and it'll be a whistle upcoming.
Rensselaer is proud to announce we are tobacco-free campus, so join us. Support our neighbors by not using products in all institute facilities and outdoor areas.
Face-off upcoming to the left of O'Brien. Won by the Tigers, turning with it in the circle, taking a shot that was blocked by Godin. Was Mojeri. And now Swoboda up the far boards. Lost it at the blue line. Chance for a 2-on-1 down low. Shot and a save by O'Brien. Loose puck is, I believe, covered now. Mackenzie Stone, I believe, took the shot just out of reach after the save on the rebound. So a decent chance there for RIT to try and score first. They did score first yesterday. With a shot, like I said, by Mackenzie Stone, the sophomore from Cars, Ontario. It was stopped by O'Brien. O'Brien had a good game yesterday. The Engineers gave up some chances, and she was able to help bail them out at times. Here's Mahoney into the zone. Kind of fanned on the shot. Puck goes behind the net. Raspa trying to track it down, as is Grushaw. Grushaw cycling for Mahoney. Centering pass out in front. It's tipped away and carried out to center ice by RIT. Then Grushaw upends Patton at center ice. Turned back around by Kimmerly. Amanda Kimmerly, the freshman, shoots it in. Stopped up there by Jetta Ratcliffe. Taken over by Northcote. Shot all the way down the ice. I believe this will be icing on RIT. Yes, it will be. We'll have a stoppage in play. 16:54 to go first period. No score here. RIT with an early 2-1 advantage in shots. Shots were even yesterday, 27 apiece. RPI winning the game by a 4-1 score. Brooke Stoddart was the starting goalie yesterday for RIT. Now, a shot comes through from Godin. Looked like it was blocked there by Northcote. It's sent back the other way. It'll be icing once again. So we'll do it again. On the defensive zone draw for RIT. Face-off won by the Tigers. Played behind the goal. Northcote. Stick handling. Throws it off the glass. It'll come down at center ice. Digging for it was Mariana Walsh. We had a whistle here and a hand pass called. So face-off will be sent down to the Tigers' end once more. RPI back in action next weekend of the home series against Brown and Yale here at the Houston Fieldhouse. 7 o'clock on Friday against Brown and 4 o'clock on Saturday against the Bulldogs. Face-off win for the Tigers. Bullied up the boards, throws it cross ice. The intended target was Stone. Back to get it, Bohonic. Bohonic up the boards for Horwood. Horwood nearly gave it away. Taken back over by Delaney Middlebrook. Middlebrook for Horwood. Through center, stick handling, just staying on side was Tomlinson. Shot by Horwood, blocked by Vuglar. And now Svoboda turns and shoots in a save. Off the pad on the try by Svoboda. Tigers take over. Outlet pass connects through center. Crossing center and dumping in was Vuglar. Back to get it, Whitney Wren, who's playing defense this weekend due to some of the ins and outs of the lineup here. But start of the season as a forward. I've been told she's played some defense before coming to RPI. So could be the explanation for how well she did play yesterday. There's a shot coming through by Mahoney, goes wide. Now a deflection, so they wave off the icing very early on. Jess Patton back to get it. Centering pass swept away by the Engineers. Then going down at the half wall is Grushaw. She gets up, but looks to be shaken up a bit. Now another centering pass. That one hit the back of the net. Raspa picks it up. She can't control. Taken over by Kimmerly. Raspa lost her glove and stick in the process of getting the puck knocked away. So she has to go back to the bench to retrieve at least one of the two. And now below the goal line it goes. Darcy Henderson, centering pass off of foot. It is one of the Engineers playing without a stick. That's Mahoney. Working it down low. There's a tie up below the goal line at the side of the net. Now thrown back towards the point. Scoyne with it, top of the circle, still Scoyne, throws it off a skate. Looked like it hit off of Kimmerly. Another shot blocked. Tigers buzzing here in the RPI zone. There's a shot from the point, kicked away by O'Brien on the try by Thurston. Four shots for him. 2, 3, 14, 17. You can look at shots. Face-off coming to O'Brien's right. As Banks goes off for interference.
RPI penalty to number 24, Brantley Banks. He receives 2 minutes for boarding. After that penalty, 6 minutes, 39 seconds. 24 Brantley Banks for boarding at 6:39.
So the Engineers on the kill here as Banks took a penalty. Now just avoiding one there was Wren. Could have been called for a trip possibly, but RPI still on the kill. Northcote throws it cross ice. And now they work it down low. Jam try off the crossbar on the try by Majeri. Engineers shorthanded shot comes all the way through from Rooney. Back to full strength out of the Engineers here with 11-12 left in the first period. Mankey shoots it in. Helped along to the wall and now out to center. Payroll into the zone, taken over by Wash, who plays it behind. Where it's controlled by Kimmerly. Kimmerly ahead for Rooney. Can't control the pass. And now RIT into the zone. Swatted back out by the Engineers all the way down. And it will be icing on RPI. 10:38 to go first period. No score, but the Tigers have had the better of the scoring opportunities in this game. Penalty, or excuse me, face-off kind of sat in the middle of the circle. Now a chance. Shot coming and a save on the try by Wallace. Kind of a play looked to be bottled up. Now a shot and a save there on the attempt by Mankey. Thrown through by Majeri. Here's Wren with it. Behind Mankey, left it in the corner. Middlebrook chips up the boards for Wash. Lauren Wash on the move through center ice. Playing it forward through Horwood. Horwood will chase it down below the goal line. Patton with it. Trying to move it out to center. Gets some help there Stopped up for a second by the active stick of Tomlinson. Played into the zone by Horwood. The Engineers were offside for a moment, but the puck's out to center anyway. Now a chance here for Brown into the zone. Shot coming and she scores. Celeste Brown gives RIT a 1-0 lead.
RIT goal was scored by number 24, Celeste Brown. She was assisted by number 25, Cassie Clayton. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 39 seconds. RIT goal by 24 Brown, assisted by 25 Clayton at 10:39.
So the RIT goal is Celeste Brown scoring from Cassie Clayton. 1-0 Tigers. It's an even strength goal. It's Brown's 6th of the year. Cassie Clayton. .8:37 to go first period. Tigers on top 1-0. Kimberly chips in. Over to get it Northcote. Up the boards, Kimberly pinches, keeps it alive in the zone. Near corner now, Thurston. Battles there. Coming out of the corner is Mankey. Throws it cross ice. Wrist shot coming. Kimberly was blocked by Northcote. And now a loose puck in the zone. Far side circle, Haley Northcote on it, out to center, trying to get it by Kimberly. They do. Into the zone, Stone. Stone a shot and a save, pops in front, and then it's covered by O'Brien, and had it knocked out from under her. They're going to call a penalty here? It doesn't look like it. The shot came from Stone, who was able to be stopped there by O'Brien. Under 8 to go in the first period now. Bohonic behind for Middlebrook. Up the boards for Horwood. Skips by her. Kept in by Bullied. Bouncing puck corralled by Svoboda. Off the glass to center. Horwood back on it. Feeding it forward. Looking for Tomlinson. Intercepted and moved back the other way. Here's Celeste Brown. Back for Bullied. Through center. Intercepted by Tomlinson. Uses just her strength to keep the puck in the zone. It'll go behind, or it's picked up by Bullied again. Trying to glove it was Horwood. It'll go trickling out to center, where it's picked up by Delaney Middlebrook. Kicked ahead and bounces into the zone. A hit off of an RIT player, so no icing. It's corralled by Vuglar. Throwing through center, glove down and carried on further by Henderson. Henderson centering pass, deflected away, turned around by Raspa, and picked up by Banks on the carry. Here's Brandy Banks into the zone, trying to work her way into the circle. She gets tied up and lost the puck. It's moved back out to center and shot in by Grushaw. Falling down there, losing an edge. That time was Darcy Henderson. RPI will take over again as it's stopped up by O'Brien. 6.5 to go. Long outlet pass to the blue line. Shot by O'Mahony. Saved there by Ratcliffe. Face-off pushed into the corner. Lauren Walsh gets on it. Lost it. And now the long pass all the way down the ice. Will it have the legs for icing? No. Kimberly's going to get there. She'll stop in the corner with it. Play it on there. Good move to get free. Here's Walsh into the zone. Mariana Walsh takes a shot over the top. Had Walsh in the middle, but elected to let it rip. Kept in the zone nicely at the point by Wren. It'll be played behind now by Grigg. Grigg had the RIT goal yesterday. Brown with the goal today. So both captains getting in the goal column for RIT this weekend. Into the zone, Stone lost it. Intercepted by Horwood. Makes a move around her. And now into the zone momentarily. Bohonic gets dumped right across the blue line. Tie up on the half wall, taken off the boards by Bohonic, trying to stick handle out of trouble. There are far too many orange jerseys there, and she lost the puck. Moved out to center, slammed back in. Well, not really. Turned back around by the Tigers. Here it's Brown into the zone, trying to get around Tomlinson. Had to work it deep as pressure came from Bohonic. Puck loose in the corner. It'll be played back behind by Horror, but not a lot of pace on it. Centering pass knocked away by the goalie stick, and then it'll be covered up by O'Brien. 5:06 to go first period. 1-0 RIT leads.
Your pizza today from Domino's Pizza, conveniently located at 198 Music Street in Troy. Domino's Pizza, you can never get too much of a good thing.
Face off one, back around to the point. That's tipped over the top. I can't quite make out who it is. It's Darcy Henderson who had the deflection over the net. This will be icing on RPIs. We'll have a stoppage here. Tigers holding a 7-5 edge in shots. They lead 1-0. Celeste Brown's goal coming at 10:39 of the period. It wasn't an even strength goal. It was right. It was not too far after a penalty to Brandy Banks had expired. The only penalty of the game thus far. We only had 3 penalties in yesterday's game. All of them coming in the first period. Here's Middlebrook. Left it in the corner for Godin. Godin takes a bump from behind. Stays on the puck trying to kick at it. It's taken back over. Centering pass swatted away by Middlebrook. Good positioning by her. It'll be carried on further by Raspa out to center. She gets run into the boards hard. And we have a penalty upcoming here. It's going to be a body checking. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it is. So penalty on the Tigers. It comes at 15:50. Power play time for RPI. They were 1 for 2 yesterday, bringing their season total to 3 for 72. That's 4.2%, which isn't good. But the Engineers, there's a pass towards the point. It's not corralled by Middlebrook. Wren trying to get on it and does in her own zone. The good news for RPI, if there is good news regarding the power play, is that when they do score power play goals, they win. They're 2-0 when they score a power play goal. They scored 2 power play goals against UConn earlier this year, and now is a chance here for Horwood with Svoboda in front. Shot was blocked, and it's kicked away in the end. Good sliding play that time by Northcote to block the shot by Horwood. And now Harwood into the corner. Minute 11 to go on the power play. 3:20 left first period. Engineers on the man advantage here. Bohonic over to Kimmerly. Faked a slapper, worked it down low. Svoboda up top. Bohonic, wrist shot coming. It was blocked. I believe that time by Brown. And now a shot by Kimmerly is blocked by Brown. So 2 block shots for Brown. She's had a pretty good first period. Now an outlet pass by Kimmerly, intercepted and carried into the zone by Patton. Patton just leaves it in the corner. She was dispossessed by the Engineers. Here is Grushaw. Grushaw picking up speed through the neutral zone. Still Grushaw, top of the circle. Grushaw makes a nice move to get free. All the way behind the goal. Dumped in front was Mankey. Fed to the point. Ran a shot that was blocked again. That time it was Scoyne that got in the way with it. Now fed down low by Middlebrook. Penalty about to expire. And it's over. So the Engineers with a couple opportunities. Just RIT doing a good job of getting bodies in the way. Not making Ratcliffe work as much as she could have had to during that chance. 1:50 to go first period. 1-0 is still the Tigers' lead. Cross-ice pass does not connect to Rooney, but she goes after the puck and takes it away. Oh, fought back for it by Bullied. Stopping behind the goal is Scoyne. Scoyne up the wall, comes down, skips by Banks, now to center, no icing. Banks back on it. Getting harassed there, plays it behind for Godin. Godin tried to stick handle free and just barely gets away. Still Godin. Now it's poked off her stick. Brown gets taken down. Penalty upcoming here on RPI. I think they're going to get Horwood here for tripping. So, penalty upcoming. Let's see if it was Horwood they got. It is. So, at 18:47, RPI back in the penalty box here.
Number 15, Laura Horwood. She receives 2 minutes for tripping. That penalty, 18 minutes.
Wren winds up on a clearing effort and didn't get all of it. It's kept in by the Tigers here. Northcote, top of the circle, working it down low. A jam try, 2 saves, and then we get a whistle maybe. Terrific play there by Kelly O'Brien to just hold strong on that near post, where a couple of Tigers had jam tries. Good clearance there by Mahoney. Grushaw's going to get there. The puck kind of deadens in the corner. Now it's tied up. 40 seconds to go in the period. This power play will carry over. The Tigers don't score here in the remaining now 35 seconds. Northcote up the boards. Through center, connects to Grigg. Grigg intercepted by Mahoney and thrown right back to the red line. Scoyne carries into the RPI zone around Grushaw. Gets bumped by Godin. Now Majuri holding. Middlebrook just dumps her player in front of the net. That was Henderson. The Engineers are able to clear. And that will end the first period. 1-0 the Tigers lead. They outshoot the Engineers 9-5 in the opening frame. You're watching RPI Hockey on RPI TV.
RPI athletes are staffing the concession stand to raise money for their programs, and they thank you for your support.
3 hands.
They bundle up this fall and winter with a brand new sweatshirt and sweatpants from the RPI bookstore. Stop in today and check out all they have to offer, or you can shop online at bookstore.rpi.edu. Smart, Amtrak, Detroit Cabinet Makers, Saratoga Eagle, and Tri-City Valley Cats, all proud sponsors of RPI Women's Hockey.
Well, you're supposed to take over camera.
Take over camera too?
Yep, do camera and commentating. I should go up there. I'm not going to try to climb out. You can switch quick, Andrew. I'm going to probably process a couple photos. This should be all set to go here.
That chair is hosed. That's why I
Oh,
wasn't
it is?
sitting in it.
Hosed already.
One of the wheels fell off. Oh my god. Heeled over.
There's like the sun influx for chairs up there.
You could probably move this one around.
Well, I came up here yesterday. There were 7 chairs up here. How did they put 7 chairs up here?
This is good.
Underway here in the second. RPI down 1-0 on the kill from their 25 seconds. As they work it out to center, carried back in by Haley Northcote. Northcote along the wall, battling there with Mahoney. Gives a shove to Stone, and the Engineers clear it down with 8 seconds to go in the man advantage. The penalty to Horwood came towards the end of the first period. And it was for tripping. Back comes Horwood. We're back to even here. RPI's killed off both penalties they have been assessed. RPI men in action tonight against Michigan, looking to rebound after a tough loss. Engineers led 2-1 late in third, but 2 goals in 30 seconds gave the Wolverines a home win. So RPI battling that one out to 7:35 Eastern Time start at Yost in Ann Arbor. Working it back to the point. Vuglar does a nice job to keep it in the zone. Now Kimberly for RPI up the wall. Svoboda out to center. Race for the puck, and winning that race was bullied. Well, then if he does get it out of the zone, Engineers need to touch up, and they do. They'll fire it all the way down. They takes a deflection, so no icing here. Here is Walsh. Carried a little bit too far out in front of her, but it's helped on by Wash. Wash to the point. Banks. Now Godin. Back to Wash at the circle. Wash back up top for Banks. Nice corral there by Mankey, but her centering pass was knocked away, and the Engineers will have to regroup back at center ice. Here's Godin. Godin a shot and a save. First shot of the second period goes to the Engineers. about 2.5 minutes in. Now Mahoney on the carry, stick handling. Lost it for a second. She'll track it down in the corner. Carried back by the Tigers. Outlet pass and a little bit of speed from Jerry into the zone on the backhand. Trying to go back forehand. It was knocked away. I don't think she got the shot off. And now Grushaw can't control that pass. Scooped up the wall by Northcote. She gets it right back. Northcote gets by Mankey into the zone. Fan on the centering pass, and she was dumped there by Bohonic. But not enough to draw a penalty. Here's Raspa into the zone. Marissa Raspa, shot and a glove save. Good shot that time by Marissa Raspa, looking for that top right corner. But Ratcliffe was able to make the stop. Raspa had a goal yesterday, her second of the year and of her career. Now Wren can't keep it in along the blue line. Feeds it into the zone, but it's turned right back around. This one's chopped into the zone and on goal by Brown. Then she gives Wren a shove. And Kimberly and Tomlinson don't like that. They step in. 16:49 to go second period. Shots are 9-7 RPI, or excuse me, RIT. Tigers lead at 1-0. Kimberly. Ahead for Wren, turn right back around. Now Wren ahead, finds Tomlinson into the zone. Pass was broken up. Tomlinson back on it. And then a collision in the corner. I believe a penalty is coming up here on RIT. As Darcy Henderson went into the wall with Tomlinson, who ended up losing her stick. Penalty is going to go on Henderson. It's a body check. So RPI to the power play for the second time. They're 0 for 1.
RIT penalty to number 13, Darcy Henderson.
Here's Mahoney leaving it. And as RPI looks to break out.
3 minutes, 38 seconds. 13 of RIT Henderson for body checking at 3:38.
Here's Grushaw through center, bouncing puck will be turned back around by Thurston. And it'll go all the way down low where it's stopped up by O'Brien. Now Bohonic. Over to Kimberly. Kimberly on the carry. Gets it as far as the line. Looked like the Engineers were offside there, but we will play on here. Still another minute to go on the RPI power play. Grushaw, a drive that goes wide. Kept in the zone, however, by Amanda Kimberly. Now Horwood trying to keep it in on the far boards, and it's cleared out by the Tigers. O'Brien will stop it up there. Here's Middlebrook. Kimberly for Tomlinson. Second period, 5 minutes old. It's still 1-0 RIT. And there's a giveaway at the blue line. Brown showing quite a bit of effort there. It goes for naught as the Engineers take over, though it's flipped right back in by Clayton. 20 seconds to go on the RPI power play. Wren for Tomlinson. Knocked away from Horwood. She tries to keep it in the zone and does. Horwood across off the skates of Svoboda, turning and shooting right on, and a save is made. Svoboda didn't get a whole lot on it, but it was right into the chest of Ratcliffe, and she's able to hold on there. Here's an outlet pass and just too far out in front of the intended target, that being Majeri. Now to the point. Rising shot and a blocker save by O'Brien. Good read that time as Northcote drove it from the point. First shot of the period for the Tigers here. Comes about 6 minutes in. A little over 6 minutes in to the period. Tie up in the corner. Wall is trying to dig it out of the corner now. Comes free to the slot. Northcote carrying in. She'll backhand it down low. Centering pass and a blind one. Came off the stick of Payroll. Well, the Tigers keep it in as the Engineers had a chance to clear there. Here's Payroll. Centering. And then pinning against her pad is O'Brien. There's a bit of a collision to the side of the net, but unintentional there. Into the corner, Wren trying to track it down. Bouncing puck top of the circle, turned right back around there by Stone. Behind the goal, battle for the puck. Comes free to Majeri. Majeri works free of Kimberly. Still Majeri on the carry. Shot and a save. Rebound, save again on the shot that time by Grigg. So 2 in a row for the Tigers down low. And once again, O'Brien is having another superb game. She was great yesterday. Engineers helped her out with 4 goals at the other end. But right now, keeping RPI in it. A couple of point-blank stops there. Now a centering pass underneath the body, loose in front of the crease, and backhanded wide that time by Majeri. From right in front of the net. Now a bouncing puck out to center, and the Engineers will at least be able to take a breath here. So will I. As Raspa trying to shoot it in. Grushaw had it knocked off her stick, turned back around by Brown. Grushaw is going to track her down. But the giveaway flipped to Svoboda. Now ahead. Good pass there. Good vision by Svoboda to find Horwood. Her shot was saved, but not cleanly by Ratcliffe. It's tipped into the corner off the glove. Now a shot by Bohonic all the way through and wide. Good keep there by Middlebrook. That shot was blocked on the try by Tomlinson. Blocked by our matching number 14, that being Mackenzie Stone. And peeling it off the wall is Bohonic. Ahead for Tomlinson. Centering pass and a one-timer wide by Svoboda. Good passing there by RPI. Nearly resulted in a goal. Svoboda couldn't flip that one on net. Now it's kept in again at the blue line, this time by Horwood. Ahead for Tomlinson. That shot was blocked by Vuglar. And we got a whistle. Oh, excuse me. The fans reacting here. I thought we had a penalty coming, but no. Here's Svoboda at the end of a shift. Takes a shot. It's blocked by Vuglar. Maybe it headed wide anyway. Under 11 to go, second period. Still 1-0 RIT. Here's Wash. Stopping at the half wall. Kept it at the point by Banks. No, she didn't keep it in. And we'll have a stoppage in play. I'd like to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving watching today's game. Folks not quite back from the Thanksgiving break. No, Casey's watching at home, but school starts soon, so these folks better make their way back, although they are missing all the snow we had here in Troy. Puck out to center. Walsh feeding it forward. Thurston over for Northcote. She'll just flip it out to center. Rolling puck. Banks is going to get there. up the wall and helped on further out to center ice. Mankey battling there with Northcote, just disrupting things. And the puck will hop into the RIT bench. We'll have a stoppage. 9:55 to go second period. 1-0 RIT. Shots are 12-9 Tigers. Face off here outside the RPI zone. Kimmerly skating with it. Flips it into the zone. Raspa helps it on further. It's swatted back out by Scoyne. Wren backtracking a bit into her own zone. Pressure comes from Majeri. Gets it ahead to Mahoney, but she was facing the wrong way. Now Stone very slow to get up in the RPI zone. She'll skate off towards the bench. And Tigers are offside here. Majeri didn't realize it, but her line mate Mackenzie Stone had gotten knocked down in the RPI end and was having a little bit of trouble getting back to her own bench. So we'll see how that transpires here. But either way, an offside call. Back into RPI territory, Svoboda. Shot up into the body of Patton. And now it's scooped out to center by RPI, but that's as far as they'll get. It's carried right back in by Brown. Brown trying to center. It's knocked away by O'Brien. Tomlinson. Svoboda. Her pass intercepted by Scoyne. And now turning at center is Payro. Gets to the RPI line, but away offside there are the Tigers. We'll have another stoppage in play.
At the United Group, we help clients at every phase of development build environments that balance concern for environmental characteristics and client goals. Visit UGOC.
Face off upcoming.
The United Group and their innovative project today, College Suites at 6th Station West.
Godin across for Banks, up ahead for Hilwa. Chopped out of the zone by the Tigers. Hilwa does a nice job to touch up and get back on the forecheck pressure here. Now lobbed into the RPI zone. Back to get it, Banks. Not enough on it for icing, apparently. Engineers take over Godin. Outlet pass knocked out of the air by Hilwa. Chipping it off the board. She gets tripped up on her way towards the puck. Wallace turns it back into the zone. Now a potential 2-on-1 down low. A save by O'Brien, and she holds on. That was Darcy Henderson, who had a teammate crashing the net. So that was a big save and a hold for Kelly O'Brien. I don't think there was anyone over there. In case, I think it was Majeri who was crashing the net. But there was no rebound for it to be found. Bouncing puck in the circle. Back to the point. Thurston, a shot through traffic, knocked away by Wren. And now another pass down low, deflected wide, and now it's going to be covered up by O'Brien. Face off upcoming to the right of Kelly O'Brien. Thurston, fan on the shot, hit off a skate, and now Horwood's going to turn it back for RPI. Over to Svoboda. Helped on further by Horwood. Top of the circle, walking in, a shot was blocked. Rebound save. Two shots by Horwood there. One of them blocked by Northcote. Another one turned away by the goaltender, Ratcliffe. As I mentioned, Horwood, the team's leading point getter now, with 8. This shot flutters wide by Svoboda. Horwood with 3 goals and 5 assists on the season after 2 helpers yesterday. Mankey digging for it. Pushed on by Brown. Bohonic carries ahead from Mankey into the zone. Back to Bohonic. Bouncing puck. Turned back by Brown. Into the RPI zone. A little bit of space to work. She'll carry it down low. Celeste Brown, the lone goal in this game. Her 6th of the year. Into the corner now. Patton has it taken over by Kimberly. Mankey lifts the stick, but shot back in by the Tigers. Clayton, watched by Kimberly. Back to get it Godin now for RPI. Mankey up the boards, trying to find Wash. There's a battle along the boards. Puck's not there anymore. They still fighting for it. And now it's swatted out to center by Wash. Spinning puck will not be icing. Scoing with 6 minutes to go in the second. Kicked at by Banks. Taken over by Walsh in the circle. Shot. And it goes wide. Grushow at the wall. Near side now. Skips out to center. Kimberly shoots it right back in. It'll be gloved down there by Morgan Scoyne, a senior from Drumbo, Ontario. Kimberly near boards. Grushow tips into the zone. Nice effort there by Mahoney to reach for it and keep it in deeper. Mahoney now cycling for Grushow. Grushow working free. Collides there with a couple of skaters, including Mahoney, and that'll allow Scoyne to carry it back the other way. 3-on-2 for RIT. Although Kimberly disrupts things and she gets tripped up. And not going to get a call there. Backhanded up the boards. Grushow through center behind Respa. Vuglar shoots it back into RPI territory. Wren lost it for a second. Long outlet pass. Did it take a deflection? No, they wave off the icing. Didn't have the legs anyway. Vuglar back to claim it. Tie up in front of the RIT bench. Svoboda off the boards. Kept in nicely on the skate. Shot comes in and it's turned away by O'Brien. By Bullied. Svoboda stops at the half boards. Back to the point. Bohonic skates in. Takes a shot and a save. Hit off the linesman here. Now another shot. Bohonic save again. That time it glanced off the glove of Ratcliffe. Walsh trying to drive her way to the front of the net. She gets upended and goes down. Cleared all the way down the ice. This should be icing on the Tigers. And the whistle indicates that. 3:47 left, second period. 14-12 are the shots in favor of RIT.
See you here at the Houston Fieldhouse on the puck drops Friday, December 5th at 7 p.m.
Clear win for the Engineers. Shot right on and a save. Godin not happy with herself there. She ripped that one right into the pads. Puck knocked down at the near boards. That'll turn Thurston back behind her own goal. They'll try the far side and work it out to center. Now Henderson picking up speed into the zone. Took an odd angle along the blue line. Nearly forced a teammate offside, but they do stay on. There's a collision at the near boards. 2 Engineers go down, along with Caitlin Wallace for RIT. Now Rooney pins up against the boards near corner with Payroll. Now a long shot, looks like a pass, in fact, from Thurston. Rooney into the zone, 2-on-3. Still Rooney takes a shot that goes wide. Tigers looking to break, and they get behind everybody. A breakaway chance. Walking right in. Saved by O'Brien. Rebound. They score. blocked by 3. Put it up by 3. Got that?
RIT goals scored by number 19, Marissa Lugier. She was assisted by number 23, Lindsay Grigg, and by number 5, Haley Northcote. Time of that goal, 17 minutes, 22 seconds. RIT goal by 19, Jerry, assisted by 23, Grigg, and 5, Northcote, at 17-22. This is the final minute of play of the period.
21-10-11, 25-20. Visitor. 15, and shot RPI 20, block 3. Shot RPI 15, save. 17-22 backwards. 17-22 is 238. 238. What was it? 17-22.
Saves in the second period for Jetta Ratcliffe of RIT, 9 and 2 period total of 14, and for Kelly O'Brien of RPI, 6 and 2 period total of 14 for Ryan and net as well. Match time for the Ryan's Wake shot the puck contest. We'll purchase the puck. Come on down to the boards and let's get ready. The winner who has the puck closest to center ice will get a gift certificate to Ryan's Wake in downtown Troy. So in 3, 2, 1, Chuck, your pucks. Ryan's Wake proud to support RPI Athletics.
I didn't know if they were unwatchable or what.
Having you led, Chuck in the last 5 seconds, and the official winner. This one's pretty close. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Let's pick a winner. Number 77, winner today. 77, you're the winner of Ryan's Wake. Gift certificate. Stop out of Ryan's Wake in downtown Troy after the game. Proud to support RPI Athletics. Hey kids, become a junior engineer club member. Experience the exciting world of RPI Athletics. Log into rpiathletics.com. fans, remember, Yankee Trails World Traveler, your connection to all the heart-stopping, jaw-dropping action in the NHL, NFL, Major League Baseball, college basketball, and college football. For reservations and more information, call 286-2400 or visit online at yankeetrails.com.
Third period underway. RPI trying to come back from a 2-goal deficit, and they have the puck behind the net. Centering pass is saved. Rebound coming. There's a penalty as well to be called. It's going to be a trip, and it's to go on RIT here. So RPI will go on the power play. This is just what the doctor ordered for the Engineers. We'll go on the man advantage here, just 18 seconds into the third, down 2. Work it back to the point. Wren from Middlebrook, back to Wren. She had 2 assists yesterday, did Whitney Wren, the freshman from Troy, Michigan. Grigg goes off for tripping. And the goal light's on. Now it's off. All right. Just making sure that works. Just testing it for later this period, I'm sure. Here's Wren. Middlebrook. Rister through traffic. Svoboda tipped it wide. Back to the slot. Horwood for Middlebrook. Her shot goes wide. Engineers still another minute 8 of power play time. Shots are 16-15 Tigers. Shot into the zone by Middlebrook. Behind the net it goes. Vuglar trying to chase it down. Can it be kept in? Yes. Bohonic does at the blue line. Over from Mahoney. It's trapped between her skates, and now she goes down. Fight for the puck. Scoin has it pinned against the back wall now. Clearing effort will come down at the point. Held by Bohonic, and now Kimmerly. Bohonic quickly back to Kimmerly. Mahoney. Holding and feeding down low for Grushaw. Twisting and throwing it in front. Shot was blocked on the try by Mahoney. Engineers maybe one more rush here on the power play. Looking to avoid an 0 for 3 on the day. Chip deep by Wash. That should just about do it. Out of the box, and will this be icing is the question. No, they'll say that the puck was cleared before the penalty expired, which looked to be the right call from here. Around to the far corner it goes. Majeri centered all the way through. They dig for it. It goes behind the net. Wash. Wash up the boards for Rooney. She'll corral it in the far side of the zone. Now Wash again. Fed for Godin. Godin to Rister. That one's blocked. Big scrum along the wall. Worked out by Grigg. Now Banks lets it run for Horwood. Horwood a shot that's blocked. Another shot blocked. Horwood sneaking it wide. Collision at center ice, kept in the zone, or shot back into the zone, I should say, by RPI. Now a centering pass is intercepted. Puck played behind by Lauren Carroll. couple engineers come together at the blue line to keep it in momentarily, but it's shot back in and now touched in an offside position by Svoboda. That'll draw the whistle. 15:53 to go in the third. Still 2-0 RIT.
The RPI Student Union is a proud supporter of men's and women's hockey programs and all RPI collegiate teams with funding provided by the Student Activity Fee.
Tigers go D to D, then get it deep. Kimberly. Poked away from her. Kimberly back for Wren. Wren to Raspa. Raspa into the zone. Fires one that's blocked. Now slamming it in front, Raspa. Grushaw turning. That shot's blocked as well. Outside the zone. Someone shot from outside the zone. Gotta give it somebody.
Reminder, the RPI men's hockey team takes on Boston University Saturday, December 13th. The annual Teddy Bear Toss. Stop by Houston Fieldhouse's box office, purchase your tickets. Buck drops at 7 p.m.
Shot in from center by RPI this time. Now there's a scrap in front. Centering pass, knocked away. Middlebrook, nothing doing, and now back comes Carroll into the RPI zone. We're 6 minutes into the third period. 2-0 RIT on top. Shot by Majeri goes wide. That one popped in the air off of Svoboda. Can't clear. Kept in by Majeri. Kimberly over to Svoboda. Backhands it off the glove of Bullied. She'll turn it around for the Tigers. Skating around Mahoney. To the RPI line, gets free, intercepted and taken away. Here comes Raspa into the zone. Shot goes wide. Now Grushaw behind the goal, lost the handle. Shot ahead for Brown, pokes it away from Kimberly. It'll come wide of goal and it'll be covered up by O'Brien. Tie up behind the RPI goal. Shot all the way down the ice. It'll be stopped up there by Ratcliffe. Northcote finding Payroll, and now into RPI territory. RIT will get a full change as the Engineers will start things out from behind their own goal. Banks up the wall for Wash, chipping into the zone. Now Mankey has Rooney in the middle. Centering pass broken up. Sliding effort there. Wash back on it for RPI. Fed near point, Middlebrook. Shot was blocked by Majeri. And good play at the blue line by Bohonic. Majeri carries in, runs into Rooney, lost the puck. Digging for it in the corner. Rooney gets it free for a second. It bounces in the air. Worked on further, and now Mankey across for Wash. Wash into the zone, takes a slapper. I believe Carroll got a piece of. Puck left the zone. Engineers need to touch up. They do. Good play at center that time by Scoyne. Shot comes in from center ice by Patton. It's held on to by O'Brien. Not much going offensively for RIT here in the third, but they don't need it. They have a 2-goal lead, and the Engineers don't quite look like threatening, or don't look all that threatening, I should say, here in the period. Pass comes all the way through. Henderson in the corner. Wren works it free for RPI. Whitney Wren broken up. Wallace out of the corner. Still Wallace. A backhander save. Rebound shot over the top by Payroll. Into the zone, collision. Swoboda comes free, glove save on a high shot. Ratcliffe was able to hold on to it. What's Jeff doing? No, Jeff.
Commentating.
Oh, okay. Just making sure, because I hear like mumbling.
Yeah.
9:40 to go in the third. Northcote. Pass too far, but it's skips on to Majeri into the zone. Majeri trying a little toe drag. Now a jam try, and it's out of the net. No signal yet. It was Cassie Clayton. Or excuse me, make that look Grigg with the shot. And once again, it's O'Brien being solid down low. She's been superb on close-in chances so far in this game, and it carries here. Majeri behind the net, centering pass, through the skates of the intended target. That was Grigg, and all the way down the ice. Back to get it, Thurston. Pressure comes from a pair of Engineers. She slips between them. Still Thurston on the carry. All the way to center ice, into the RPI zone. Drop pass. That shot was blocked, and the try by Clayton. Never got it off, really. It was broken up. Now picking it off the wall is Patton. And a battle for the puck there. Turning and shooting that time. Actually, she fanned on the shot. Patton didn't get anything on it. Now a tie-up at center ice. Walsh spinning with the puck. She goes down. It turned back around quickly. Here's Patton, shot save. Rebound sits in the slot, and they score. Brown with the rebound goal. Off the initial shot that was saved by Jess Patton.
RIT goal scored by number 24, Celeste Brown. She was assisted by number 23, Lindsay Gray, and by number 3, Morgan Swan. Time of that goal, 11 minutes, 27 seconds. RIT goal by 24 Brown, assisted by 23 Gray, 3 Swan, 11:27.
Goal, 27 save. Which was the goal? 24. No, yeah. 27 save first. 23 save? Okay. It should be 27 goal. Yeah, it should be 23 goal. 23 save, I mean. Right. Save. Thank you. 2 save.
Penalty to number 23, Lindsay Gray. She was experienced for tripping. Time of that penalty, 13 minutes, 45 seconds. 23 of RIT break on the trip at 13:45.
Say things to me if you're not serious. I don't have time for nonsense. Seconds and 13:45.
Magic minor penalties for roughing at 15:07. To 19, RIT.
13:14
Marissa
RPI.
Jerry. And number 11 of RPI. Alexa Bouchard. Both received 2 minutes for roughing at 15:07. RPI penalty to number 4, Alice Loda.
What?
She receives 2 minutes for interference, kind of that penalty.
I'm crazy.
Number 4 of RPI's Loda for interference at 16:09.
.341 to go, minute 51 on the Swoboda penalty. RIT with a 3-0 lead now. Shots are 26-17 Tigers. One-timer coming over the top. On the try there by Patton. Godin has it pinned in the corner. Puck pops loose to the near corner. Horwood trying to clear. Horwood going hard into Patton. And then Henderson. Godin again trying to work it out. There's lots of extra stick work and body work going on after the play, or when the puck's gone, I should say. There's a shot and a save on the try by Henderson. Get a whistle here. We might get some more penalties out of this. And I think both of these are going to be matching minors as well. Clayton is going to go off, and so is Godin. So the box is filling up here. Need to know what these penalties are. Delay a game. So Godin and Clayton get delay a game penalties.
RIT penalty to number 25, Cassie Clayton. She receives 2 minutes for delay of game. Time of that penalty is 18 minutes, 2 seconds. 25 of RIT Clayton for delay of game. That's 17:02.
Wide.
Delay of game penalty also assessed to number 12 of RPI Ken Godin. For that penalty, 17:02. This is the final minute of play in the period. Last minute of play. period totals saves for Jenna Ratcliffe of RIT 20, and for Kelly O'Brien of RPI 25 saves. Final score RIT 3, RPI 0. Engineers, thank you for your support. Please drive carefully